Okay, so I'm back. Hey, Robert, once again with Smart Profit Money. Okay, in this video, I will be covering how to sell courses online. So if you guys are looking to create your course for the very first time, or maybe you're trying to figure out what software to use or what tools we use to create all this stuff, or maybe even the platform to run your course on, then you're not going to want to miss this video because we're going to show you all the secrets to selling courses online, how we build them. I'm going to get into one of our own super courses, show you how it's built, what platform we use, how we market it. Pretty much, I'm going to cover quite a bit. So you're not going to want to miss this. And when you see our course, the same exact template that you see our course we're running on, you're going to be able to get that template. So if that sounds exciting to you, then you're not going to want to miss this. So let's go ahead and jump right into this so I can show you how I did that. Okay, so we are back. Should be able to see my pointer on screen. Here it is here. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. Okay, first of all, like I said, there's all kinds of exciting things going on. Drank a lot of coffee here, so I am flying. I'm going to try not to talk over myself. But number one is, if I know you guys are new, this is basically for the people who are brand new to selling courses. Even if you are an experienced course seller, you probably want to learn a few things here. So a little bit about me. You want to make sure that you're getting trained by somebody who's built courses many times before, knows all the gadgets that we use. That would be me. I have over 10 years in working with courses, selling them. And I'm also one of the creators that designs everything. So with all the training that I have, I go back 20 years, 10 years on courses, and I build all the custom membership stuff that you need to use on a course. I'm going to show you how all that works. Any questions you have on that, you always want to make sure that you're getting trained by somebody that really works with membership, plugins, and courses and understands shopping carts. That's me. Not trying to brag, but you need somebody to tell you right at this point in time that they are experts at that. That would be me. Okay, any questions you have on that, send it over. I love to answer questions on shopping carts, plugins, memberships, whatever problems you're having with that. Not a problem. That's what we do here, and we're always excited to talk to people that need those answers. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what a super course is just right off the top so you guys know. If you follow us, you probably saw or seen one of our past courses, which is the SMMA Profits course. Of course, I'm just showing you this to show you what a super course is and why it's called a super course. So if we scroll down, what is a super course? It's just jam-packed with more than one course. It has like four courses in there, and it's actually an interactive course. That means that you can click on certain things and it has downloadable products. So that's what an interactive course is. So it's not just a simple 10 video course, it's interactive where you can do things with the course. Now, to learn more about this course, of course, people would, no pun intended, they would just go ahead and read what's included. So as you build a course, you never want to build a super course at first. Start small, expand it, make sure you got the audience. And I'm going to touch on that 1 second. Now, I'll come back to this and go much slower. I just wanted to show you, what a super course is. They sell with PayPal. They have a shopping cart, Stripe, everything that you need on a custom course is in this course, and it's all built with WordPress. We don't use any expensive platforms, and you will get this whole entire template that we have created from start to finish. If you guys are interested in it, go ahead and click on the links, and just for the link, put your information in where it asks you to at the very end of the video. It's going to take you to a form and say that you're interested in getting that. We're going to show you how you guys can get our complete course template that runs on WordPress. So no expensive platforms needed. So let's just go ahead and go back here for 1 second while you guys digest that in. You guys know that what I'm saying, don't try to build something crazy from the start. It takes too long to build a super course. It's hours and hours of videos. That one I just showed you has literally hours. It has over 5 hours of training. It's just jam-packed. You want to start small. So always make sure that you're choosing something that you guys know about. Start small and know that this is not overnight thing where you're going to make all kinds of money. Don't let anybody ever tell you, hey, go ahead and build a course, you can start selling it very easy. Not true. The only people that will sell things that sell very quick have a large audience already. You have a large platform where people are watching you and they're interested with you. Either that's going to be social media, YouTube, whatever. You need to have a large platform in order to sell to your audience super fast. If you don't, then you're going to have to work at that and build that out or use paid marketing. That's the truth. That's the facts. I mean, that's it. I mean, I tell it like it is. I'm not going to sit there and tell you you're going to build a course and then it's not going to sell. If it doesn't sell, there's a reason why. The number one reason is they're just not interested in what you have. You got to make sure that you've created something for the audience that you're trying to target, they're interested in, and so forth. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the inner workings of a super course so you can see what it looks like inside before we get into all the next slides. I just want you guys to see some of the cool stuff. So if you're trying to build a course like this, and keep in mind, if you like what you see here, this can be all yours. You can create your own thing, and this can be your video here. This could be your members area, your own colors, whatever, as we go along. Here's the navigation. To the right, you can see the way we do things. We have one navigation up here. So I always say build things very easy, pleasing on the eye. Don't make it confusing. Always have a welcome video. Walks them through how things work. That's what you should be doing. And the whole structure of your course, the whole layout as they go into the different modules looks exactly the same. You don't want to confuse people and go back into different areas of the course and they don't know how to get around. Okay, so ours is very easy. They can always click on the members area. They can always log in and out right here where I'm pointing to at the top, and over here as well with, you know, they got their membership and info there. So let's go ahead and look at, so on our members area, that's all they can do. They can just click here on the links. But if they want to click on something else, like one of these, they would end up here, and you can see that it looks exactly the same. Welcome video again, and right here you can see that it changed. They're inside the agency setup. So what happens is when they scroll down, all the videos are located right here at the very bottom. There's usually 12 to 15 to 20, 25, 30 videos will be on each module. So we have a lot of training here on this super course. Okay, so if you're wondering, well, they look kind of small. They click on them, they're shot in short segments, and they expand full screen. Don't worry about that. They're all done in HD. All the microphones are pretty clear. I mean, super clear. If you're not, then you need to refilm them over and over. Now, going along, you can see how things look. They're all the same. There's the Facebook training, and just things load slow because I am filming. So that's what a super course is. I just want you guys to know that. Let me just show you one last thing here. Here's the downloads. When somebody goes in, like I keep saying super course, that means that there's different things that they can do, multiple training courses and downloadable products. As you can see on my screen, they click here, download, and they get all the products that you are talking about or what they purchased a course for in the first place. So that's what an awesome super course is. Don't try to build this right up front. It's going to be impossible. This was, I mean, if I was to add up all the hours that we have in building a crazy course like this, it's just, I don't even know. It's going on 2 years old, this one. And what we have done is, going to point out a few things here, is we named it one name that we knew we could add a bunch of things to it. It started off as one thing, but we knew with the domain that we picked that we wanted to grow this and add a bunch of things to it. So that's why it's called the SMMA Profits course, because it contains many things related to social media marketing. That's what this one is. So if you're wondering, what are we selling? This is social media marketing. That's how that works. Okay, so let's go into what you guys need to know about if you guys are trying to get into selling courses. Don't fall for some of the stuff that you guys hear out there. Okay, some people will always tell you a million things and it's not true. Okay, so the secret to selling online courses is as follows, as reading along on these slides. These slides are very important. I have them laid out in a certain way so you guys know that this is the truth. And a lot of people won't tell you this because they either want you to buy their products or what, but the truth is, follow along. Everybody always says anybody can sell a course. That's true. Well, I always say, well, not so fast. The reason why, let's look at the next slide. This is very important to know. It's just, let me just read what I put on here because it just makes sense, and then everything will make sense to you. So keep that thought that you have in your mind now about what you want to sell. That's fine, but read this first. Just hear me out because it's going to help you in the long run. You're not going to want to make the mistakes that I have made or other professional marketers. It just will waste. You don't want to waste time. You want to make sure you're building something that people want. And how is that done? You're going to test it. That's one huge secret that people don't talk about. Make sure people want what you have. You might like it, but other people are just like, I'm not interested in this, and they're not going to buy it. Okay, so why courses are number one is because you sell them over and over. You sell it over and over. That's what it says here. You sell them. You create them, and they sell, and they sell, and they sell. And that's just the way things are when they're built right. People will be interested in your course. 1 second, please. I just need to check my phone. I'll try to be quick. Keep reading what's on my screen. I never do this on camera, but I am expecting something very important. I'll be off in 1 second. I don't think it's not that important. Doesn't believe. Okay, it wasn't what I was waiting for. Anyhow, as you can see on my screen here, you must update your course. When you build something, make sure you're constantly going in there, learning how to do editing. You'll get good at that in time. Don't worry about that. Don't get confused. And you don't have to be on camera. And you must have a selling product. What do we mean by that? You want to make sure that whatever you've chosen, whatever niche you're in, that everybody is super interested in that. They have to be majorly, you got to have a major audience for it, because else your course is just going to sit there and trickle, and that's what you don't want. You want to make sure that you're able to add to it and sell tons of things. Okay, so moving along here, you must test your course before you go big. So as we're filming this, we're actually creating another course as well. And the course that we are creating is the one that everybody's asking about. They're always asking about, where did you get your templates, or what platform are you using on your own course? We've never been asked so many times, not that many, but I mean, we got a lot of people who have asked. A lot of it's coming from the members and people that just come across it and knows about courses, and I'll explain why. They really like the way we set things up. I'm the one that created it from scratch, but they've asked so many times. I've always said I need to create something where they can just get it, download it, and that's why I said at the beginning of this video, you will be able to use the same platform that we use. If you guys are interested in that, I'll show you how to actually get it. So now we are creating that as we go. We're going to create, and then I know that if I just give it to whoever for a certain price, they're still going to want to know how to set it up, how to create things, and what's all the tips and tricks to selling, courses. I can't tell you everything in a 35-minute video. There's so much to becoming like really good at creating courses, all the tricks and tips and problems you can have, and how to fix those problems and make sure that you're constantly marketing to the right people for it to sell over and over, because you can make some decent money if you do things right, coming up on the next couple screens. So of course, that's why I say right here, you must test your course before you go big, just like we're doing now. We're telling you what we are creating. We know people already are interested in it, so we're not really worried about it. But when you guys create your own, you want to make sure that you go ahead and test it first. There's different ways you can test. Go ahead and hit us up, and we will explain different ways that you can find out if they're interested. But it's very easy. Just know that you're sending out to your audience. Okay, so why courses make money? That's what we have here. Let's look at these numbers. These numbers will amaze you. Okay, it adds up very fast. Some of the most popular price points that everybody has is either $97, $497, and there's even one $997. I didn't put them all here. I only wanted you to concentrate on two, but there's many. There's even the famous $27 one. I actually started out at $27. My very first course was $27, and I went to $47, and I went to $97. These are different courses that I don't even sell anymore. Okay, so we only sell a handful of courses now. We try to put many of them in the SMA Profits course. We're just making that one huge super course. But let's talk about some of the numbers here and why they add up so quick. If you are selling at $97 versus $497, here is the actual numbers. So you have a course, it's $97, everything's done right, you've created it like I told you how, and the tips and tricks, and you got it going, right? Your first 10 sales will bring you $970. That's going to help you recoup some of the money that you invested, and you can just learn from that, right? Everything's fine. If you wanted to kick it up and you know you can, and you have the correct audience, and your course is worth what you think it's worth, you got to make sure, then you can kick it up to $497. Again, 10 sales will bring you $49.70. That's almost $5,000. You can see how fast courses make money. Now you know that's one of the biggest secrets ever, and that's why people sell courses that have busy YouTube channels or any kind of audience on social media. There's always a course somewhere involved, because they're good at what they do, and many times people want to learn from that content creator, how they did it or why they're so good at it. It's just, they want to learn their tricks. That's why. So that's one of the main things here. Okay, and then we kicked it up all the way to 20 sales just to amaze you. It's $10,000. 20 sales is not really hard to actually get. You got a busy YouTube channel, you got your audience. I mean, there's people selling courses all day long, way past what I'm showing you here. And it's just because they have a busy YouTube channel. It's not even that busy. I didn't put this on a screen, but just so you guys know, and you guys, maybe some of them, anybody with a busy YouTube channel that has 25,000 subscribers, even less than that. I've seen as low as 10,000 even, 10,000, 25, 30, 40, 50. All those YouTube channels are making money with affiliate marketing and selling courses. That's one of the things that they don't talk about. A lot of people get lost and confused on the whole thing on how much is YouTube paying you. Forget about what YouTube's paying you. They don't pay much anyhow to start with. The way real money's made on YouTube is selling your own products. You can sell affiliate products if some of the products that you're talking about is what you use in your own business. Then you're going to do very well with affiliate marketing. That's one of the tricks to affiliate marketing. Always promote something that goes with your business, then it goes crazy and people will listen to you, and that's how you do affiliate marketing the correct way. It has to be something that's tied in to your business. Remember, I said that. That's how you get many affiliate sales for things that you're doing. If you're just making videos just to do affiliate sales, never works. Affiliate marketing only works when you're selling products that go with your niche. You could get lucky and sell a few here and there that really has nothing to do with your niche, which people do all the time. But if you're doing something that has to do with what you're doing, then you're going to make a lot of money. So the same with your course. Your course is going to do well if you're targeting the correct audience, number one. So that's why people make a lot of money with busy YouTube channels, all that stuff, because everything's tied into one and they want to learn from you. So again, busy channels do very well. There's people selling. Can you imagine? Some of these channels are so huge, they're in the millions. I don't even know how many sales they get. I have no idea, but I know that I've seen some of them. I'm sure we all know some people that have busy channels. I have a couple of friends that have super busy channels, and they're selling a lot more than what I'm showing you on screen. We do very well as well, but nothing like the ones that have huge channels. Our channel's not that big. It's growing at a steady pace. We're not even trying to grow our channel as fast as we could, because we're actually working. But on all this stuff, this is what we basically do. But if you can grow your channel super fast, then you're going to do very well with either affiliate products and selling courses. Just something to know. A lot of people don't talk about that, but there's the numbers. Now you guys know how much they're making. Forget about what YouTube pays you. Concentrate on your own product. So the money is in your own product. Remember that line there. Always remember that. Okay, so how do you design a course and sell it? You need to choose the platform. Number one, it's either going to be WordPress, it's going to be ClickFunnels, or Kajabi. One of these three is going to be you. We always use WordPress. Let me tell you why, and why it's in red. Because you own your own files. What does that mean? We only pay for hosting once per year. It's like $80. We create our websites. We've been doing it for years, so we love WordPress. To us, it's easy. Some people like ClickFunnels. You still need to create things with ClickFunnels. I have used ClickFunnels, but I rather use WordPress. ClickFunnels is awesome. Also, I'll get into that in 1 second. Let me just finish with WordPress. WordPress, you own everything. You just pay for hosting, but you still need to create everything or get templates from like us or somebody, and you just need to learn about certain things. So a lot of people say, well, I don't want to learn all that stuff. I just want to do it the easy way. Okay, then you will pay a monthly fee. What does that mean? You're renting space on one of the other platforms like ClickFunnels or Kajabi. So a lot of people, a lot of marketers, professional marketers make so much money, they don't care about the ClickFunnels price that you get charged per month, which is $100 a month or $300. You choose your plan. So they don't care because they make a lot of money anyhow. So if you got some kind of experience or some drive in you that you really want this bad, then you'll do well with ClickFunnels or Kajabi. You have to have the drive. You got to really want this. This is not the kind of business where you're going to come in and make money overnight, but it is the kind of business that we need. But where you have to just have the drive. You have to want something really bad, and you have the right mindset where, hey, I want a course. I'm going to create it. I'm going to build these videos out and get it done. That's why I said do it the easy way first. You can still use ClickFunnels, Kajabi, WordPress, whichever one you want. Just make sure you have enough money to pay for the monthly fees that are going to be there. Or even if you can't afford it and you start at first, they're going to take your site away because you didn't pay the next monthly installment. So if you don't want to worry about that, then go with WordPress. And then later on, you can switch to one of the other ones. We're always on WordPress. That's just us. I'm a WordPress person, but I don't ever push any of these on anybody. Pick whatever platform works for you, and what's easier is where you need to be, and just go ahead and run with it. But I do always tell everybody, have the right mindset coming into this. I just need to look at the time here. Make sure you always are capable of doing this and have enough money to do this. Don't quit your day job until whenever. I don't know when that is for you, but you need to create something and be all in on this in order to make this work. Yes, creating courses are the number one thing that people really don't talk about much, but it's the best thing that you can do for selling online is having a course. Number one. I showed you the numbers. It's not hard to get 10 sales. It's not hard to get 5 sales. If you have an audience, if you don't, create one and just work on it, super fast, as fast as you can. Stay focused. What will you film? These are the things that you need to ask yourself as you're coming into this. So don't overthink this stuff. That's why I put these slides out, just so you know that it's easy. Okay, but like I said, you're not going to make money overnight. Create this, and then things will come. So something that you know about, that's what you're going to film. You need to like it a lot because you're going to be working in there. You don't have to be crazy passionate about it, but make sure it's something that you know about, because people will see through that if you create videos and you really don't know that niche. They want to learn from somebody who's an expert. If you are that expert and they see that they can learn from you, that's why they want to buy your course. A lot of times you'll hear people say, well, I can learn that on YouTube. Yeah, but you got to search for each video and waste tons of hours of precious time versus just going into a course where everything's laid out specifically for what you want to learn. That's why courses work. It's not like we're not saying you can't find it from some other creator. You probably can, or you might not. A lot of the things that I teach, there's some of the things in there nobody talks about. Nobody's ever showed anybody how to do some of the things, that we talk about. But everybody always says, oh, I could find that on YouTube. It takes too long. Nobody wants to do that. So create something that people are interested in. Make sure there's an audience for it, or it won't work. Okay, so choose it, film it. It's that easy, and you'll be surprised at when you create something how easy it was. Now, you're probably asking yourself now, well, I don't have all the gear, all the equipment. Forget about that. You can use your phone. That's right, your phone, to do videos with you on there. If you want to do screen capture like we specialize in, screen capture means we're not on video. We're actually not. You only see myself, when I do this stuff on the sales videos. But then in the actual training, it's just the mouse screen capture. I'm showing you, whoops, I hit the mic, how to get around. So that's how we do things on our courses. Okay, so tools you need, just so you guys know, it's not a bunch of crazy tools when you're first starting out. One of the ones that I recommend if you're going to do screen capture is Camtasia software. If you're not going to do screen capture and you're just going to sit there and talk, then go ahead and use your phone and see if your niche can just be done with you on video and your phone. But if you're going to do something like what we do major training on major products, we need Camtasia software in order to get in there and do it the easy way. Camtasia is easy. There's other screen capture software you can use, but Camtasia we find is the easiest one and the best one to use. We have another one which I can't even think of the name. The Adobe products, we have the whole lineup on those. We don't even use them, but we do have them. Okay, microphone, you can get, I don't go too cheap on a mic. Make sure it's a good one. A lot of people will use the Yeti brand. It's what I'm using here, filming this now. I just bumped into it, and they're like $100. You can get them even cheaper on that. Microphone, cameras. When the camera that's filming me now is Logitech camera. I don't have them set up exactly like people. Some people can really get these cameras to look good because they push the lights up closer. I never do that because my eyes ain't that good, so I keep the lights. They're still blaring on me. You guys can't tell. A lot of people say, "Why does your videos always look kind of dark?" Because I can't have all these lights, so I don't really care. As long as you guys can hear me, the audio is good, and you're watching screen capture. Laptops, we do run good PCs here. Make sure you do the same thing. Your processor is going to need to be good because you're going to be editing stuff once you guys get good at this. So at the end of the day, you're going to become a really good editor. You're going to need to become really good at editing. And you could see on camera where some of these people are just amazing editors. They can work in the movies and do all kinds of things. I mean, back in the day, I don't even want to get into that, but I was going to say something else, but well, I guess I can. I mean, I've been around all cameras. Back in the day, we used to be around the Panavision cameras on the sets, the real movie sets. And I've seen the biggest cameras and all the big film crews, all that stuff, and come down to you don't even need all that big stuff. Nowadays, you can still film with little tiny cameras and still get that. But when you're doing this kind of thing, you don't need to go crazy. You can use a Logitech camera just when you guys are just starting out and they're only $100. So that's what you guys can do. It's not that hard. Good PC, always get a good processor, $100 on that. That's some of the main things I wanted you guys to know. Now let me show you some other cool stuff here. As I told you I would show you different things. This right here is Elementor. If you guys are into WordPress and you guys are wondering like, well, I only know Elementor. I earlier showed you what our course was built on. That's another platform. It's still WordPress, but the whole thing that we use there was called Profit Builder. You still can use that, but it's much easier to use Elementor because you probably already know it, but a lot of people don't know how to get around it. So what we did is we created all the templates, and that's what I was talking about, that you guys can get all our templates. So we made them look exactly the same like my own course. They look different now because we just have placeholders. We don't have the image of the instructor, which would be me. The color is blue here. Whatever, you guys can change anything around. So we package all this up and it'll be ready to go. And you guys would need to have training for the people who are brand new to learn how to set up a complete course and market it and all that, which I'll talk a little bit about here in 1 second. So that's what we'll have going. Make sure you click on the links under this video and we'll let you know how to get that stuff. And once the full-blown course is ready to go, you guys can have an option to get the Sell Courses Online course. So it's going to be a course to sell courses online. So we have a lot of courses now, but one of the ones that we never done was the how to sell courses online. It seems like we have too many questions and answers as always asking, how did you do that? How did you do that with your course? We never even thought that that would be one of the biggest things that people wanted to know about, but I guess it is. So that's why we're trying to help you guys out here, see what we can do. Okay, so when it comes time to setting up your course, the main heart of it, which if you don't know yet, is going to be the membership side of it, where people sign up and then you take care of the shopping carts, automated process, and all the members, and you'll be able to look at how many members joined, and somebody can just go back in and log in, and you don't want any problems. You want it to run smooth. You're going to need a smooth running membership plugin. So how do you do that? You need to choose one of the ones that's proven, tested, been around for a long time. The one that we have on screen, I believe we've been a member with these people for about 10 years. You own it. You buy it, you own it, you're not renting this either. A lot of the products that I use, I usually own, and I make sure that it's that way for a reason, because I don't like paying monthly fees. But again, we do pay for autoresponders and that type of thing. There's still a lot of things that marketers pay for, but if we can, we try to stay away from some of the things that drive up the cost. So anyhow, what does this plugin do? It does everything you ever wanted to do. I know I'm going to show it on screen, but I want you guys to know that it's called WP eMember, and you'll find the links in this video. But will it do what you need? Can you sell multiple products in your course? Yes. Can you do like teasers where you show them the course that they paid for and say, hey, would you be interested in this course as well? They'll see it. They can even click on it, and you can let them watch one of the teaser videos, and then there'll be an option for them to upgrade. You can do that with this. You can drip content. You can protect pages. You can do everything that you will learn about in time that you need to be done with courses. Yes, you can do that with this plugin. There's nothing left out in this plugin. It's so easy, and it's about $120 to get the whole bundle, maybe $130. I'm not sure. I'll show you in 1 second. So if I keep scrolling down, you can see everything that's on here. It does all this, everything that you're seeing here. So it's huge. It's huge. There's just tons of things that you can do here. I just want you to see that. I know I'm flying through it and you probably can't read it. Just hear me out. It works with their own shopping cart. You can integrate the shopping cart, WP store. That's what we use. If you guys are new at this, I highly suggest use PayPal when you're first starting out. It's much easier. Then get your Stripe account and go ahead and do that. But you have to make sure that when you're using Stripe, that you know that a subscription-based service, if it's a one-time fee, fine, use Stripe. But if it's somebody who's paying monthly, you're not going to be able to use Stripe. We use both, so that's fine. There's the bundle, $129. You get all the products. And yeah, it is a winner. I highly recommend that. And you can set things up totally awesome. So again, let's go back here just really quick. Let me just scroll this up and leave it right here while I go ahead and talk just a little bit. So when you guys get your course going, so when you choose the platform, and then we'll end this video, and don't forget to go to the links, and I will give whoever wants to get it. It's not out yet. It's not going to be a giveaway. We've put a lot of time in this, but go ahead and fill it out, and you guys will be on the early bird special. It's not going to be that much for it. We don't ever charge crazy prices, but we did put a lot of time into what we have created, all the templates. But if you wanted to sell a course and try to figure out, like, okay, I got my course running, I got it up and running, do a simple course. Simple course means just 10 videos. Don't do more than that. I mean, if you ended up with 20, great. But try to keep it simple. Modules, when you're first starting out, each module can have 5 videos in it, and then later on you can add more and more. Make sure the graphics look awesome. Make sure your audio sounds good. You don't have to be on camera. All the courses that we do, we're not on camera. We do screen capture only. We're only on camera on the sales pages. Second of all, how do you sell your course? The main thing is, if you don't have a following, you can start creating one and start creating it on social media, start doing videos on YouTube, but just make sure you have an audience. Now, if you want to start selling your course super fast, make sure to test it. You can test it with paid ads. And if you feel that it's not selling, remember, don't build it for you. Make sure that somebody's interested in what you are building. If it's not an interesting or sellable item where people want to learn, what that is, maybe it's just you that's interested in it. You got to make sure that everybody's interested in it, and you'll find out very easy by testing it. So do a test course, 10 videos, get it out. You'll learn how things work. You'll start learning about editing, and then you go from there. So I say anybody that gets into this brand new, no experience, within the first 3 months, you're going to be learning quite a bit. If you listen to us, like people like me who do it over and over, what products to use, software, and then you're going to get the hang of it, and then be really good at filming videos and editing. That's where I guess all the tips and tricks will come in when you start doing that, and then you'll know that you can do very well once your audience starts to grow. Because keep in mind, once you get that YouTube channel that's going good and all the other platforms that are big, and you start going live or just doing videos and promoting certain things, and then you plug in a paid ad to it, boom, then it's going to start selling like crazy if it's something that people are interested in. If it's not, then people are never going to buy that course, and then that's why you always do testing. Okay, I said what I wanted to say. I don't want to repeat anything that sometimes I repeat it. I think I did it. That's why these Canva slides keep me on pace here. You got to see what a super course looks like. I will let you look one more time for the people that are just wanted to see it slower, because I know I flew through this. So if you guys are new, we always throw a welcome video. We always put on the site. It's always the same easy on the eyes thing here. So it says what's inside. We let people see. One thing that we do that a lot of people, I should say, don't ever show, we give them a tour of what's inside our actual course. We want them to see exactly what's inside our interactive course before they even purchase. We don't hide the price, it's right there, or we put it at the bottom of the page. We're not sneaky about anything. We even give them sample videos for them to see, and we're always adding things over and over. It's just jam-packed. You can see that it comes with 3 niches. This is for social media marketing. So whatever you guys are selling, you can kind of think of the same idea. Give them a tour, give them samples, and just later on you guys will get better at this, and just cool graphics. Like, this doesn't look like, you might not think, hey, this is, what graphics or whatever. All this is a graphic. These colors, this little line, this little film reel, all these are graphics, and this is what helps sell things. The more cool graphics that you have and just not overwhelming is what's going to help sell your course. So it's always a display, how things are displayed in a store. If you notice, you're going to think of online things almost like a store. If you notice, when you go to stores, a real awesome store, maybe where they sell TVs or anything that's really cool in a store. Phones, let's just talk about phones, PCs. They always have a cool display. It's that you're doing the same exact thing online. Your display needs to be very presentable with catching colors and everything looking professional. The more professional you are, you don't want to have everything cluttered and very easy for people to get around. Then they're going to be interested in what you're selling and all that stuff. Now, if you keep in mind, right here, we even have proof. You always want to have proof. This is the actual product that we're selling in action. So we show people, clients, us talking to clients, the whole entire thing. Then we have Q&A at the very bottom, and that's it. So our sales page is getting longer and longer, but we're keeping track of that. We don't want it to grow and have some crazy long sales page. Some people have super long sales pages, and that only hurts you in the long run if it gets too long. So there always has to be somewhere where you're going to say, hey, this course is getting too packed on the sales page. At least if you're going to want to add things, it's always good to, like us, I mean, everyone's going to do it their own way, but we try to add them in here instead of just trying to make such a crazy long sales page, because people won't want to scroll down. Remember, people's attention span is very short, and if you're trying to sell the course, you want them to see what's on the sales page and not click off. You want to make sure that you stay on the point of the span of people just clicking off is so short now. I mean, if you can't get them interested super fast, then you're going to lose them. Okay, so I think I covered everything I wanted to say. So pretty much click on the links below this video. Hopefully you smashed the like button, because it was cruising across this video a few times. Go ahead, and if you haven't subscribed, and leave it in the comments, or hit the support link if you need to contact us, and we'll gladly answer any of the questions that you have. And find again the links under the video. See you on the inside or on the next video.